Okay, I have a couple of examples of some word problems you might see on a test. This one says Joshua paid $49.80 for 4 movie tickets. All 4 tickets cost the same amount. What is the price of a movie ticket in dollars and cents? And how much more would he have to pay in order to take all 14 members of the Ortiz family? Okay, so we know how much he paid for 4 of them. He paid $49.80. If he paid that much for 4, we can divide $49.80 by 4 in order to find out the price of 1 movie ticket. And that will answer our first question. Okay, so we've got $49.80 divided by 4. 4 will go into this first 4 one time. That gives me 0, so I drop the 9. 4 will go into 9 twice. Okay, so 2 times 4 is 8. Gives me 1. I've got to drop this 8 down now. Don't forget your decimal right here. 4 will go into 18 4 times. 4 times 4 is 16. That gives me 2. Dropping this 0 all the way down. I know that 4 times 5 will give me 20. It gives me 0. So 1 movie ticket is $12.45. Okay. Now, the second question is how much more would he have to pay in order to take all 14 members of the Ortiz family? Well, we already know how much he paid for 4 of them. We want to know how much he has to pay for everybody else. So, everyone else, let me draw a little box here. Okay, so for everyone else, there's 14. We already know the price of 4, so we need to figure out the price for 10 of them. Okay, and if it costs $12.45 for 1 movie ticket, we can just multiply $12.45 by 10. That will give us $124.50. Okay, so this is how much more he would have to pay to take the rest of the members of the Ortiz family. So our answer for the second part is $124.50. Okay, here's another example. This one has fractions in it. It says Connie needs 12 3/4 yards of cloth to make a blanket for Lola. She has 2 pieces already. One is 4.5 yards and the other one is 6 1/4 yards. How many more yards of cloth does she need to buy before she can finish Lola's blanket? Okay. So the good thing about mixed numbers here is that 12 3/4 yards, it really means 12 plus 3/4. Okay, and this is how much I already have. I need to know how much more I need to finish, so I'm going to subtract these numbers from the 12 plus 3/4. Okay, and I can do all of this separately. I don't have to worry about converting my mixed numbers into fractions. I can just say minus 6 1/4 and minus 4 1/2. Okay, and then I'm just going to treat these like separate columns. Okay, so 12 minus 6 is 6. 6 minus 4 gives me 2. Okay, here I've got 3/4 minus 1/4. Well, 3/4 minus 1/4, that gives me 2/4. And I can reduce this. They both divide by 2, so 2/4 is really 1/2. So what I'm really looking at here now is 1/2 minus 1/2. So this is really 1/2. Minus this 1/2. That gives me 0. So Connie needs 2 more yards.